Check out Getting Women Despite Your Height on Vimeo. Now, that's my latest Vimeo on-demand video. And I had mentioned I was going to do that because, let's be real out here. There's a big issue about height. Now, even though I have said multiple times that there's guys out here, despite their height, despite being short stature, still getting theirs, still getting their cut. There's still some guys who still ain't liking that. Now, I'm seeing that all over the place. They ain't some, because you get some detractors. They try to say, well, that's how it used to be. No, that's how it is now, motherfucker. It's how it is now, because I'm seeing it every damn day. Shoot, when I look out my office window, there's a young lady, fine as hell, pregnant with 2 young kids. Her man, I don't know if he her husband or not, her man about the same height. He ain't taller than her. And she walking around pregnant. With 2 young kids. They got a staircase. And then there's plenty of other guys. I'll see him at the gym. I'll see him walking around. I'm looking around. Because remember, I'm called the field master for a reason. I don't talk about anything if I don't see it out here. You know some things I don't talk about. If I don't experience it directly or see it, I don't talk about it. So there's some guys out here apparently doing something. And what I did in this upcoming video is just talk about, okay, what these guys are doing and the attitudes that they'll have. And I even shared something that any man could use to really get women. Any man, because I went a bit deeper. But I threw it in the video. You're going to have to check out the video, right? Because one of the things that's getting on my nerves is just guys crying over some stuff. Like, oh, short, oh, get it. And yeah, I'm saying crying over it. Talking about I ain't 6 feet or something. You hurting yourself. And that's one thing I'm talking about in the video. You hurting yourself. You having a bad attitude for it. Because one of the first things I talk about in the video is just having a good attitude. You can have a good attitude out here. Because as I talk about in the video too, in the on-demand video, women, they're going to reject you for anything. As I said that in car videos. They can reject you. Shoot, you can be a tall, handsome, whatever. Perfect body game, perfect clothes, have a car, and a woman's still going to reject you. But one of the things that I wanted to do was provide something for guys who are thinking, oh, it's just height. And don't, like I said, don't get into that whole idea of like, oh, it's just something new. Because this guy's right out there now. When I see this fine pregnant young lady walk out there with her 2 young sons, I'm like, well, hold up. Didn't her man get the memo? Short guys ain't supposed to get it? Shoot, she got a staircase. She might see one of these videos and might be like, hey, I know you be talking about me. I want my cut. Hey, but seriously, you see it out here. I see it out here all the time. I see it out here. Guys, they getting theirs regardless. But the one thing I found, the ones I can talk with, the ones I can interact with, and the guys who don't have it, is their attitude. And that's one of the main things I talk about in the video. So you want to check it out. And then, like I said, I provide something any man can use regardless of his height, regardless of his weight, whatever. And I said, I stuck it in the video. I ain't going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to get the video to find out. I ain't going to give you the whole thing right now. But you know what? Definitely check it out. And indeed, it really is something that anybody can check out for whatever reason. Because what I'm seeing out here is too many guys, they coming up with something. They like, well, I don't have a handsome face, or I ain't a particular race, or I don't have a particular skin complexion. Look, there's always going to be something a woman going to reject you for, but always something a woman gonna like. And then I don't care who you are, you might have to fight through something. Ain't nobody perfect on this motherfucking planet. Ain't nobody perfect. Shoot. You just had to like work with what you got. And I talk about that in the video as well. Work with what you got. You can still get something out here. So in the link for the video is in the description box. The link for it is in the description box. And yeah, you gonna have to pay for it. You know. Shit. But it is worth it. It is worth it. And like I said, one of the things, I got something in there that anybody can use. Not just short-statured men, tall-statured men, overweight men, facially challenged men. Shoot, I got a little piece in there. And that's really anything with any of my on-demand videos. This is stuff that I'm not going to talk about publicly. I gotta hold something back. I be giving y'all this free game. Shoot, I gotta pay. Hey, I gotta pay for all of this. So I gotta do something every now and then. So anyway, one of the things I attached to this video is the trailer for that video. The trailer for it. And like I always say, the link for the video is in the description box. So you definitely want to check it out, support, learn something. And I'm going to tell you what, I always say take notes, because I'm going to tell you what, I'm tired of seeing young men out here struggling with women. In my view, these women are easy out here. In fact, they easy, like a lot of guys. Let me just say this. A lot of guys always say, well, it's not like it was when you were younger. You weren't there. It's actually easier now. It's way easier now. All right? So, check out the video. Check out the trailer. Check out the video. And I want to see more young men out there really rise up. All right. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace. This is the trailer for my latest on-demand video, Getting Women Despite Your Height. Now, let's just be real. That height thing has become major. And even though I've done plenty of car videos and couch videos talking about, hey, you can still get a woman despite your height, somebody still always hit me up and always say, well, my height. And it's getting ridiculous out there. Women saying, well, he got to be 6 feet. Even though only 14% of the population is over 6 feet. And then if they say 6'2", only 3% of the male population is over 6'2". And I'm like, well, hold up. What are the men who are still getting women? What are they doing? And this ain't like just some back in the day stuff. This is right now. I personally know men who are under my height, and I'm not 6 feet. So I'm like a 5'11", barefoot 5'11". So if they under my height, they can still get women. I'm like, well, there's something there. But then I really looked at it and I said, okay, what are they doing that these other guys aren't doing? And the main thing of this video is telling men what they can do despite their height to get a woman. Despite their height. I mean, I've talked before about this guy that I know of who is 5'2" and getting women like crazy. I'm hearing this from a woman. And this is the thing. I'm telling you what he was doing, what these other guys are doing. And one of the things with it is, the biggest thing, I'll give you a clue, is just changing your attitude. And I'll talk more about that. And also in this video, I'm going to provide I'm gonna just say a powerful method that, quite frankly, anybody can use. Any man can use, regardless of his height, his weight, his race, whatever. He can use to get women. I'll talk about that. But if a man who considers himself short stature uses this method, it will work. Plus, I'll talk about some other things that will still get the woman's attention. Because there are plenty of women who will say, well, he got to be this height. And then men who uses these methods, who do these things, still get the woman, despite their height. So I want y'all to check out this video, really learn from it, really take notes from it. And I'll just say, like I said, I'll give you one clue. Change your attitude. Change your attitude, because it can happen. And that's a major thing, and I will be talking about that in this video. So check out this video, Getting Women Despite Your Height. Check it out. Check it out, learn from it, take notes, and be able to get the women that you want to get. All right? So I'll talk to y'all. Peace.